In this lesson, we'll examine age questions. In age questions, you're given the relationships of the ages of two or more people and asked to determine the age of one of those people at some point in either the past or the future. In this specific question, we're dealing with two people. We have Tom and Sarah. We know Tom is 14 years younger than Sarah, and we know in 10 years, Tom will be half as old as Sarah. And we want to determine Tom's age in 5 years. Now, let's start with the general methodology for any word problem. So let's identify what we're trying to solve for, which is Tom's age in 5 years. Next, let's assign variables to the unknowns. And our unknowns here are Tom's current age and Sarah's current age. So we'll let Tom's current age equal t, and we'll let Sarah's current age equal s. Now, one important point of emphasis here is that I said Tom's current age and Sarah's current age. The word current here is important because one of the stumbling blocks in age questions is that people overlook what happened to somebody's age 10 years in the future or 5 years in the past, etc. So T is Tom's age right now, not 10 years in the future, and S is Sarah's age right now, not 10 years in the future. Now that we've assigned variables, our next step is going to be to create algebraic relationships. So for our first relationship, we're told that Tom is 14 years younger than Sarah. Now, since we're trying to solve for Tom's age in 5 years, let's express Sarah's current age in terms of Tom's current age. If Tom is 14 years younger than Sarah, then that means Sarah is 14 years older than Tom. So we can express Sarah's age as t plus 14. Now, for the second equation, we're told that in 10 years, Tom will be half as old as Sarah. So this sentence gives us a relationship between their ages in 10 years. Tom's age in 10 years will be half of Sarah's age in 10 years. Now, this is the difficult sentence to decipher. Most people, if they have trouble on an age question, make a mistake when creating a relationship from this information. The first mistake is the following. If we say t equals 1/2 s. Okay, so what's wrong with this equation? Well, t is Tom's current age and s is Sarah's current age. So by saying t equals 1/2 s, we're saying that Tom right now is half as old as Sarah right now. But notice in the question, it concerns their ages in 10 years. So just because in 10 years, Tom's age is half of Sarah's age, doesn't mean that right now his age is half of Sarah's age. So this first algebraic relationship will be incorrect. Another mistake people make is the following. They would say t plus 10 equals 1/2 of s. In this equation, we properly account for the change in Tom's age, so we express his age in 10 years as t plus 10, but we forget to account for the change in Sarah's age. We still express her age in 10 years as s, even though in 10 years she'll no longer be s years old. So, what is the appropriate translation here? Well, if Tom is t years old right now, then as we showed, in 10 years his age will be t plus 10. And if Sarah is s years old right now, then in 10 years her age will be s plus 10. And what we know is that Tom's age in 10 years will be half of Sarah's age in 10 years. So we can create the equation t plus 10 equals 1/2 of quantity s plus 10. In other words, Tom's age in 10 years will be half of Sarah's age in 10 years. Now that we have the second equation, we can create a system where we have the two equations, s equals t plus 14 and t plus 10 equals 1/2 of s plus 10. Now we can combine the equations by using the substitution method. So we'll substitute t plus 14 from the first equation for s in the second equation. Simplify, and we'll get t plus 10 equals 1/2 t plus 7 plus 5. Simplify further, t plus 10 equals 1/2 t plus 12. Simplify, 1/2 t equals 2. And we solve for t, and we get t equals 4. Now be careful, the answer is not A. The question is asking for Tom's age in 5 years. 4 represents his age right now. So if Tom is 4 right now, then in 5 years he will be 9 years old. Okay, so this was the algebraic approach for age questions. And this is definitely a good approach to take. It's one, as long as you're tracking the changes in their ages over time, you should be in a good spot. Again, the important point here being that in 10 years, Tom's age is t plus 10. In 10 years, Sarah's age is s plus 10. So we can take this approach, but another approach that many students find helpful is to set up a table. So the table method we'll set up this 2x2 grid, where in the columns we put the different time periods, and in the rows we put the different people. So in this case, the two people the question concerns are Tom and Sarah, and the time periods are right now and in 10 years. Now what we're going to do is start filling in the information based on what the question tells us. So let's start by identifying Tom's age right now. So as we did earlier, we'll assign a variable. So we'll let his age right now equal t. Now, if Tom is t years old right now and Tom is 14 years younger than Sarah, then we know that Sarah is 14 years older than Tom. So we can express Sarah's age as t plus 14. Notice we could have expressed her age as s, but I'm expressing it as t plus 14 because our goal is to solve for Tom's age in 5 years. Since our concern is Tom's age, we should try to express all the unknowns in terms of t. So we've expressed Tom's and Sarah's current ages as t and t plus 14 respectively. Now our next step is let's express their ages in 10 years. So if Tom is t years old right now, then in 10 years, he'll be t plus 10 years old. And if Sarah is t plus 14 years old right now, then in 10 years, she will be t plus 24. So now we filled in the table, but we still don't have what we fundamentally need for any word problem, which is an actual algebraic relationship, right? Our goal here is to create an equation that has t in it. So where are we going to find that relationship? Well, we're told that in 10 years, Tom will be half as old as Sarah. So in 10 years concerns the second column, and the relationship is between Tom's age in 10 years and Sarah's age in 10 years. So we know that Tom's age in 10 years will be half of Sarah's age in 10 years. So using the expressions that we have in these entries, we can create the equation t plus 10 equals 1/2 of t plus 24. Once we're here, we can manipulate to solve for t. So we'll get t plus 10 equals 1/2 t plus 12. Simplify, t equals 1/2 t plus 2. Simplify further, 1/2 t equals 2, and we get t equals 4. Now again, t equals 4 represents Tom's current age. Right now he's 4 years old, but we want to determine his age in 5 years. So we'll add 5 and we'll arrive at an answer of 9. So in 5 years, Tom will be 9 years old. Okay, so to summarize, when solving age questions, make sure to account for the people's ages during different time periods. And secondly, it's often helpful to set up a table to organize the information in an age question.